Good evening, everybody. Thank you for returning. Tonight, I wanted to do what I call a bean burrito soup. This is extremely quick to make. It doesn't have these long, involved processes in it. I'm very tired, I'm very hungry, and so I wanted just to put this together for you so you could see what I was doing here, and then maybe at a time when you are also very tired and hungry, you could do the same. So I'm gonna jump right in. I have here the blender cup, and I have chosen a can of Great Northern beans. And I chose these because they're very mild in flavor. I didn't want anything pungent. That's just personal preference. If you want black beans, pinto, whatever you want to use is fine. I'm just gonna put those right in. And this will be the whole can. Now, I did drain off the juice because I'm going to be adding a little bit of chicken stock to this. You don't have to add the chicken stock. It would be okay without it. But I figured I would just give it a little more flavor by doing that. And so I did drain the juice out of this can because the stock is gonna make it more liquidy. And it is beans, so I wanted it's a bean soup, so I wanted it to be somewhat thick. Okay, so that's that. And now I have here some hot water. And there's no need to measure this. It's really, once you blend this up, it's gonna be by eye and the type of viscosity that you're looking for. Maybe you like thin soups, maybe you like thick soups. I like a bean soup to be a little thicker. So I probably won't be using all that liquid, but the liquid is to add the bouillon. And if you wanted to do this really quickly, you could get those cartons of already made bouillon that they sell in the stores, but this is what I have. I'm a big fan of this product, and so this is what I'm gonna use, and just take the time to do that. Again, I'm not measuring. This is all just by eye. You can make this to whatever strength you want, obviously. A lot of you probably have some of this product left over from the holidays, I would imagine. It's very popular. If Better Than Bouillon comes out with one of those carton types that are already made, and maybe they have, maybe I just haven't seen it, I will definitely start buying that. But the paste is helpful too, because then you can adjust the strength as you need it. All right, so I can tell just by looking at this that this is going to be right, and we'll call it good right there. And so I am going to blend up the beans. I'm going to pour a little bit of chicken stock into the beans, and we'll go ahead and take it from there. Okay, and just so that you have a frame of reference, this has been blended. This is the beans, some of the chicken stock. As you can see, I didn't use it all. I probably used about half. And what that did is it also salted the soup, because the beans, when they come out of the can, are not, it doesn't have that salt content kick that you're looking for. So the stock added it, and so we are done with this, and the salt content is actually now perfect. So we'll just put this to the side. And in the meantime, as you can imagine, this just came out of the can, right? And I did use hot water for the stock, not only to melt it down faster, but to try to heat up the beans a little bit. So I'm literally just going to pour this in here. This is the soup bowl. So we're just gonna microwave this, and it's probably only gonna be about, literally 45 seconds or something. Just enough to make it a little bit hot. And into the microwave it goes. Okay, so this has been heated up. 45 seconds is all it's gonna take. And immediately, while that's still hot, I'm going to add the cheese. And this is a blend. Just melting some of that in. I'm going to season just a little bit with garlic powder. Not too much. I really don't want the flavor of garlic too much in there. A little bit of onion powder. I need to buy more onion powder. And I'm going to garnish with some diced tomatoes. And what sold me on these are these aromas, and they're vine ripened, so I was sold instantly. It was literally the only can in the store. Yeah, it was the only one. I had to dig clear on the back shelf for that. So we'll just add some of these. And I'm draining off the juice as I do that. I don't want tomato juice in here, just the actual tomato. And again, this is all preference, so you can add as much as you want, obviously. So put that to the side. And of course, we have our green onions. I'm only using the little green ends, not the white part. And we'll sprinkle that in here. That's good. Now the other thing too is I like rice in my burritos, and so I did buy some rice. And again, this is a very quick recipe. I wasn't going to take time to make rice. I like basmati. Now, typically basmati was not going to go in a burrito, really. And you can add any rice you want. They did have regular rice. They had sticky rice. They had cilantro lime rice. You could really do anything you want. This was just personal preference. And since we heated the soup, well, it does say to microwave for 2 minutes. I probably should. Maybe it's par cooked. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably par cooked. They do want you to microwave this. That's okay. It's only 2 minutes. So let's do that. And they say to pierce it, so. All right, 2 minutes it is. Okay, so the rice has been taken out of the microwave. That was 2 minutes. Whoa, that's hot. And the heat in there will also help with the heat for our soup. I'm literally just going to spoon some of this in here. Just kind of putting it here. Spooning some rice in here. All right. And now, just a little bit of avocado as a little bit of topping. think that other half will be avocado toast in the morning. Just personal preference, I'm gonna chop that pretty small. I don't really want large chunks in there. And certainly you could add chicken to this, you know, shrimp, beef, whatever, you know, shredded, you know, marinated, whatever, really. And I just chose personally to not add any meat to this dish tonight. I just didn't feel like it. And also, you could build a Southwest twist on this. Not that it isn't already, but you could add corn, you could add cilantro, you could kind of garnish with whatever you want to, and that would work as well. So we have everything in here basically, and the very last thing I'm gonna do is sour cream, little dollop of sour cream on top. And I really like Tabasco. I'm going to infuse the Tabasco with the sour cream, and that'll be the topping. My favorite pepper is ghost pepper. I went on a ghost pepper kick and I was eating it with eggs and, you know, a whole bunch of different things. And I ran out of my ghost pepper, so all I have left is spontaneous combustion. I believe that this is made of habaneros, and I don't think this has ghost in it, but you could certainly use whatever hot sauce you wanted, whatever your preference is in the sour cream. Okay, so we're gonna take our sour cream, that was way too much, but in a previous video, I had used my friend's, actually it was the salmon cheesecake video, I had used my friend's yogurt, homemade yogurt, in place of sour cream, and I like to do that. It just so turns out that that yogurt, I went through that yogurt that she gave me, so I didn't have any left. So we'll use sour cream tonight. And again, this is just the quick way to do this. Add as much as you like. And that's just gonna go right on top. And there we have it. That was almost in real time. So in the time it took me to make this video, that's pretty much about the time that you'll have this together and you're ready to go. And so now you have a meal that's healthy and it's very, very fast without going to all the work of, you know, cooking all sorts of side dishes or whatever. And I'll just go ahead and tilt this so that you can see what that ended up looking like. And there you have it. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.